with one pot and one pot. I helped the restaurant win over tens millions of state banquet level orders in 15 minutes, which was praised repeatedly by the governor and foreign guests. Unexpectedly, the manager asked me to pay a fine of net $2,000 the next day because I tasted the soup with a frying spoon in desperation.
Work is work and mistakes are mistakes. Everyone knows that chefs are not allowed to use cooking utensils to taste directly, and the rules cannot be broken.
A fine of 2,000 yuan was imposed on everyone. I transferred the money on the spot and paid the fine. He chopped off the hotel's highest honor, the gold medal, with one knife. From then on, he strictly followed the hotel's rules and only cooked according to the menu, and never touched the stove during off-duty hours. Unexpectedly, a few days later, the Michelin reviewer became furious and left. After receiving a negative review, he left the meeting angrily and threatened that the group would cut off half of the hotel's annual budget. The general manager was completely panicked. Song Chu.
I know you have a problem with me, but this is about the hotel's annual budget. The reviewers will come again tomorrow.
Can you, manager mine? It's time to get off work now. According to the hotel's regulations, we don't talk about work during the break. The budget of hundreds of millions is gone. So why talk about breaking the rules? Rules are rules?
All the abalones were ruined, and the foreign guests' table had already been ordered for the third time.
Turn over the reserved pork belly. Xiao Yo turns the pot over high heat. Master, there's no time to cook a pot of braised pork in 15 minutes. Start the pot.
Hey.
Last night, Chef Song saved me from a state banquet, level seen by one person and one pot in 15 minutes. Come on, this is the hotel's highest honor, the Hotel Star Medal.
Okay, end of hot another thing. While Chef Song was rescuing the scene last night, he took a sip of the soup with a frying spoon out of desperation. As we all know, Chapter 3, Article 5 of the Kitchen Hygienic Code of Practice states that chefs are not allowed to use cooking utensils until taste the taste, work is work, past is past. Manager Ma, if my master doesn't try that soup, the whole pot of food will be ruined. Shut up, Song Chu. You have done meritorious service this time, so I won't keep it in your file. But you must not break the rules. You will be fined 2,000. Please pay.
Hisham. 2,000 yuan received.
Master, Mrs. Zhou from Table 3 asked if she could replace the steamed sea bass with the private vinegar fish you made before. It's not on the menu, but has been our regular customer for 10 years. So we'll talk about it later when it's on the menu.
Is Chef Song angry with us? Get angry. The hotel industry lacks nothing but cooks. Does he really think it will be cold without him? But the rejection rate has increased by 20%. That's because you are incompetent and have to figure it out on your own.
Master, the Buddha in the VIP box will jump over the wall tomorrow morning, and your pot of soup still lacks the last green. If you don't do it, you're already off work. According to hotel regulations, it is illegal to operate kitchen equipment outside working hours. The master used to do it for you, but the master broke the rules. From today on, do it yourself.
Does this internet celebrity chef have many fans? With 500,000 fans, the key is that he is cheap, with a monthly salary of only 40 cents of what he gave away. Next week the group will come down for inspection and let him show off his skills. As for Song Yuanzhao, leave him alone. When he can't stand it anymore in the dormitory, I will beg you.
Master, Mr. Wang really plans to find someone to replace you. That internet celebrity chef will come tomorrow, so just take over. You are not in a hurry.
Is it helpful, Xiao Zhou? Remember, craftsmanship is something that others can't take away. But people's hearts are something that can't be heated back up once it gets cold. This is the first time in 20 years that I smelled a sweet, scented osmanthus tree at 9 o'clock. Do you know who planted this tree? Who? My dad. He was the first head chef when this hotel opened.
Table no. 6 returned it. The third one today. The first portion was salty, the second portion was woody, and this one was both salty and woody. The customer said it, and if he continues like this, he will directly send comments and photos up.
In the past, Chef Song was the final check on the seasoning. He would know what was wrong after just one taste, and we would adjust it according to his instructions. Aren't you cooks? I don't know how to cook my own food.
Well, Assistant Manager Lin, Diamond member Mrs. Zhou, is entertaining guests at the Peony Hall tonight. She requested the Song-style crab meal and tofu dish. Go tell Chef Song about it.
Manager Ma, this dish is not on the menu. According to the regulations of the catering department, the food is dead and the person is alive. Mrs. Zhou spends 400,000 yuan a year with us.
Master Song, Mrs. Zhou wants your creme meal and tofu tonight. It's not on the menu. Manager Ma asked me to deliver the message. He doesn't dare to face you.
But I think you should know, Assistant Manager Lin. Tell Manager Ma for me that according to hotel regulations, I am not allowed to make dishes other than the menu without authorization. If the guest really needs it, please fill out the application form for special dishes first, submit it to the catering director for approval, and then ask Mr. Wang for his signature. After the process is completed, I will do it.
Song Chu said please follow the process: application form, approval, signature. None of them should be missing.
Let me introduce to you AJ, a popular blogger in the food section. He once worked as a chef in the Western food department of a 5-star hotel in Shanghai. From today on, he will officially serve as the sous chef of the hotel. Everyone applauds.
Master Song, I have read AG's resume. He has never completed a probationary period in any of the 3 5-star hotels where he stayed in Shanghai. Assistant Manager Lin, why are you telling me this? Because in this hotel, the only one who really cares about the quality of the food is you.
This lobster meat is as old as rubber, and the sauce is so salty and bitter. Call your head chef. Sir, please calm down. Our head chef is not here today. Not here. So who made this garbage?
I spent 8,000 yuan to eat, and you are fooling me with this kind of thing. All refunded, total 20, 3,000 for tobacco, alcohol, and water.
Yuan Zhou 7 minutes late and his attendance was deducted according to hotel regulations. Manager Ma, I was preparing materials last night and got a little extra. I don't care what you did last night. If you are late, you will be charged. If you have any comments, 人心这个都fill out your form and the administrative department will respond to you within 3 days. The human heart is a thing that cannot be warmed back when it gets cold.
Now you understand, master, they don't treat us as human beings at all, but I still have a year and a half left on my contract. My parents are farming in my hometown, and I have to send money back every month. They say that being a cook means serving people and is useless. That's it. I'm still going to be deducted from perfect attendance.
Xiao Zhou, what do your parents say about you is not important. What matters is how you see yourself. Craftsmanship is developed over time, just like your parents planting fields and waiting for the crops to mature.
The temperature control of the steamer was broken. No matter where I turned it, the steam was not right, so I was all in vain all morning. How about calling the manufacturer to fix it?
The manufacturer can arrive from Guangzhou within 3 days at the earliest. What should I do with the snacks for the 3-day banquet? Total withdrawal.
Chef Song, the temperature control of the steam box is out of order. No one in the entire kitchen can adjust it. Can you help me?
Manager Ma, according to regulations, the engineering department is responsible for equipment maintenance. Not within my scope of responsibility. But people from the engineering department said that the temperature control was imported equipment and they couldn't adjust it. And it's lunch break now. If you have anything to do, well, talk about it when you go to work at 2 p.m.
The Michelin inspectors have already moved in. What? Is the news reliable? Yes, understood. If this thing goes wrong, I will resign myself. Depend on.
Everyone, I'm very familiar with Michelin reviews, so just make sure you don't make any mistakes in the order of appetizers, main dishes, and desserts. I've seen him several times in Shanghai, and he'll do it myself. Are you sure? 200%.
Uncle, don't look for him. If you give him a step at this time, he will make further progress.
Yangzhou fried rice, stir, fried vegetables. That's all.
That's it. Doesn't it matter if you have hands?
Sir.
Where are people? He left. He left a note.
砍一半 the rice was loose and fluffy, the eggs were uneven, and the heat was completely unsatisfactory. 砍一半 the chef of your hotel is not even sincere enough to serve you a bowl of fried rice. Well, Lao Wang, 一半 your hotel's budget will be cut in half this year.
Cut the budget in half. Cut it in half.
This is killing me! Uncle Zhang Yuan is gone. He made us worthless. Didn't the internet celebrity you found say 200 a cent? Ah!
Mr. Wang, I actually saw a Michelin reviewer when I was in Shanghai, but I didn't serve on the stove that time. I was just serving dishes next to the sauce chef. You are just a presenter. The dishes in my video are indeed cooked by me, but I usually have to reshoot 5 or 6 times and take the best cut.
This is the person you found for me, a plate arranger whom you packaged as a chef. Do you know what it means to fail in the Michelin review? The annual budget of the entire East China hotel has been cut in half.
Mr. Wang, why are you looking for me so late? Song Shu, I know you have problems with me. But this Michelin thing is not a matter between you and me. It is a matter of the entire hotel. More than 300 people pointed to this restaurant to eat. The reviewers will come tomorrow.
Can you, Mr. Wang? It's time to get off work now. According to the hotel's regulations, we don't talk about work during the break. Song and Chu. At this time, are you still talking to me about regulations? Rules are rules. Isn't this what you and manager Ma taught me?
Master, AG left overnight last night. Mr. Wang didn't sleep all night, and his eyes were like rabbits. Oh, and also, Manager Ma personally went to the talent market this morning. It is said that he wants to recruit a Cantonese chef from Guangzhou, the kind who has won the national gold medal.
Medal master, are you not worried? There is something in this industry that you have to understand sooner or later. Trophies can be bought and certificates can be printed. The moment a dish is served and the guests put down their chopsticks is the real judging. He can deceive Mr. Wang, but he can't deceive people who eat vegetables.
Master Song, Mr. Wang went to see you last night. How do you know? I was working the night shift in the front office, and I saw him walking to the backyard with his coat wrapped around him. In fact, it's not easy for Mr. Wang. His wife left the year before last, and the group above was under pressure. His nephew below, forget it. I shouldn't say this. Warmly welcome Master Liang Gudong nationwide.
Winner of the gold medal in the national culinary competition. He has worked as a chef in 3 Michelin starred restaurants in Guangzhou. From today on, Chef Liang is the new executive chef of our hotel. I'm new here, so please cooperate. My requirements for the kitchen are very simple. Professional, efficient, and obedient. Anyone who does not meet the standards will be eliminated regardless of their seniority.
A truly good cook's hands never mean that hot oil will splash or stir fry. A gold watch won't last 3 days in front of the stove.
What is this? The sauce base I made myself for stir-frying meat, dark soy sauce, rock sugar, star anise, cinnamon, simmered over low heat for 6 hours to collect the juice.
All condiments in the kitchen must use branches by the hotel, and privately prepared sauces cannot be used. Don, you know the rules. This bottle of sauce-based recipe.
It was left by the first head chef when this hotel opened 20 years ago. The general manager at the time asked him to change the rules.
用不着你管 K, but I have a question about the roast fat chicken on the 3rd page of the hotel menu. The traditional method must use self-made dark soy sauce to add color and flavor. Master Liang, which brand of unified purchasing soy sauce are you going to use instead? It's none of your business.
The customer said the soup was too fishy and couldn't be drank. Impossible. I won a gold medal for this dish in Guangzhou.
Chef Song, you have made the golden soup, however, and the guests even drank up the soup base. What is his problem? In Guangzhou, he used freshly cut open sea urchins and cooked them in the pot within 10 minutes. Here, he only used frozen sea urchins, and the time and temperature for melting had completely changed.
It turns out that the technique was directly transferred over, so it's strange that there is no fishy smell. Then you remind him. A gold medal winner needs me to remind him.
Uncle, I went to the job market to look for people again. Within a month, I lost 2 executive chefs and assist chef. Do you know what the outside world is saying about us now?
There were nails on the stove in the Washington hotel, and whoever sat on them would bleed. Then we can't just let him control it.
Unless you were only 12 years old when your mother left.
I promised him that I would bring you up well and be successful. But look at what you have done in the past 2 years! Go invite Song Yuan Zhou back to me, and promise him no matter what the conditions are.
In the early days of the Song dynasty, let's have a cup of coffee and enjoy the good Blue Mountain. I specially asked someone to bring it from Jamaica.
Manager Ma, let me tell you directly, you are not here to buy me coffee.
Okay, Chef Song, come back. You can make the conditions. Double your salary. The kitchen will be all under your control. Whatever you say will be done.
There are 2 conditions for me to take action. You say 10 will do 2.
First, you and Mr. Wang bowed and apologized to me in front of all the hotel staff and returned the 2,000 yuan fine to me with your own hands instead of walking in and patting me on the shoulder to say sorry. It's a low bow, and I want everyone in the audience to see it. Song Yuanzhou, you must be so awesome. You don't have to agree and find someone else.
Wait a minute. Okay, I agree. What about the second condition? Second.
This time I am not an employee of the hotel. I am a technical consultant you hired from outside. The consulting fee is 150,000 yuan, and the work will start after paying the fee up front. You are so poor. You are blackmailing me, Manager Ma. When you fined me 2,000 yuan for taking a bite of soup, you said rules are rules. Now, according to the rules of the market, the price of 150,000 for top Chinese food consultants is a friendly price. If you think it is expensive, go and ask outside to see if anyone dares to take over this mess. Master Song, Assistant Manager Lin, get ready. There will be an all-staff meeting at 2 o'clock the day after tomorrow. You are responsible for notifying everyone, no one less.
Promise. Promise him.
Michael pays 150,000 yuan, but he still has to bow to him in public. Isn't this pressing our faces to the ground and stepping on them? Do you know what Mr. Zhou said on the phone yesterday? He said, if I mess up Michelin, the entire East China budget will be cut in half. What's the point of cutting it in half? 16 hotels, more than 3,000 people.
Do you think you are the only one who is embarrassed? My old face has long been disgraced by that internet celebrity chef of yours.
Do you think I don't know who you associate with outside? People over there at the splendid hotel. Do you think I didn't see it, Uncle? I didn't. Stop talking and go prepare for tomorrow's meeting.
The administrative department has informed us that there will be an all-staff meeting at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. No one will be missing.
Sister, if you were still here, what would you want me to do?
I invite you all to come here today just to announce one thing regarding the issue of Chef Song Yuan being fined 2,000 yuan for gastroenteritis in the kitchen. The hotel management has re-examined and determined that the matter was improperly handled. Chef Song, I'm sorry.
Song Shifu, 对不起, the fine of 2,000 yuan was returned in full. Because I, Wang Jimian, did not manage well and allowed my subordinates to make fuss out of Molly Hills. Song Shifu, 对不起, which chilled the hearts of the heroes and ruined the atmosphere of the hotel. Master Song, I'm sorry.
Mr. Wang has paid careful attention to the new banknotes. The old accounts between you and me have been settled. Let's talk about business now. After the consulting fee of 150,000 yuan arrives, I will start work immediately.
After receiving 100,000 yuan, what are you doing? Prepare the ingredients. It's the master.
Tell all the guests who have booked tonight that the head chef will be on hand tonight. Sister Lin, it seems that you have been helping Chef Song during this time.
I'm not helping anyone. I'm just helping this hotel remember what real good taste looks like.
Sir, our chef is here tonight. You can order anything on the menu.
Babaogor duck, can you make this dish? Babaogor duck. The guest ordered it.
For the baogorok, you need to remove the bones from the whole duck from the inside out. And you can't just cut a hole in the duck's skin to steam it and then fry it. Without 20 years of knife skills, the first knife will be useless. This is a chef's nightmare. Tell me it will be served in 40 minutes. Xiao Zhou, come and see.
The first cut of the duck neck is made close to the bone and cannot be deviated. The duck skin will be broken if it is deviated by just 1 millimeter. The wing joints here will come off as soon as they rotate outward. See clearly, it's not you using your strength. It's the knife looking for the bones.
Golden Legend.
Lao Wang is here. The results
of the Michelin jury are out.
The reviewer gave a score much higher than the 1-star standard. The technical score, heat control, and taste level of the dishes all exceeded the standards. The reviewer wrote in his remarks, "Your hotel has a chef who truly understands the soul of Chinese food." Do you know what he wrote in his review? "That 8 treasure gourd duck reminds me of my grandfather. Don't thank me. Thank your master song." By the way, I'm coming over next week, not for inspection, but to meet him.
Chef Song, that 8 treasure gourd duck. I have been standing by the stove for 30 years, and I have never seen such a beautiful deboned dish.
Neil, convince the master, Neil.
Manager Ma didn't take the initiative to say a word tonight, and he didn't clink glasses with anyone. Have you seen that person at the corner before? He's not from our hotel. Besides, he just winked at Manager Ma.
Xiao Zhou, from today on, keep an eye on this man and Manager Ma. If he makes any move, tell me.
I have to go to Michelin, but now the headquarters pays more attention to the head chef. Mr. Zhou will come to see him in person next week. Should things be done?
Must do. Do you know how much I invested in the Fairview Hotel? If your store doesn't wait, you'll never be able to get it there. On the day of the anniversary, all the celebrities and dignitaries were there, and it was broadcast live on TV. As long as there was a safety incident in the restaurant, the internet would explode within 10 minutes. The reputation of your hotel will never change in this lifetime. Your chef song is so good.
咱们动手, what am I afraid of? After the matter is completed, 3 million will be directly credited to your overseas account. 咱们动手. It's up to you to take your uncle's position, or it'll help you find someone to take it. Okay, let's do it.
Master, call the police. Is this enough? It's not enough. There is no actual action in a recording. The police will only ask a few questions before letting it go. If you hit a snake, you have to hit it 7 inches.
Master, where did this thing come from? I've been in this business for 20 years, and I know more people than you do.
There are only 3 days left for the anniversary. The most hidden corner of the storage room, the upper shelf near the ventilation opening, can take a panoramic view of the entire storage room, so I can install it.
Ma Jingzhou wants to play a trick on the anniversary celebration. So I will set up a stage for him and let him put on a big show in front of the whole city, but he will be the protagonist.
The main table, Teal, is there 3 camera positions, 1 facing the main stage, 1 facing the whole audience, and 1 mobile. Do you remember it? Remembered?
Uncle, don't worry. I have personally reviewed the menu 3 times. The ingredients will arrive this afternoon, and the overtime staff in the kitchen have been arranged. This time it will be absolutely foolproof. Good.
This time it's done, and I'm not the only one with a happy face. Thank you, Uncle. It's time to move your position up.
后厨储藏间最里面的牌全部换掉 things ready. The latest batch started to deteriorate within 8 hours at room temperature. The symptoms were exactly the same as those of ordinary seafood allergies. 储藏间最里面的牌全部换掉 said the hospital could not detect any traces of artificiality. I'm going to start tonight and replace all the innermost rows in the back kitchen storage room.
Live lobsters were replaced with dead lobsters, fresh scallops were replaced with expired scallops, and peppercorns were replaced with fake ones soaked in industrial gelatin. At that time, everyone would think that there is something wrong with the ingredients sent out. It's not just him. The TV station is broadcasting it.
The whole country will see that the anniversary dinner at the Washington Hotel overwhelms a room full of people.
The nature of food safety incidents has changed. Mr. Wang stepped down and Song Yuancheng was banned by the entire industry. From now on, he will no longer have a foothold in the high-end Chinese restaurant circle in East China.
What he is pretending is not lobster, but poison. Let me inform you, Master Liu, the spare ingredients in cold storage No. 3 will be moved at 4 in the morning. Not a single leaf of any anniversary dish
is allowed to be from the pantry. As for the batch of goods that Manager Ma replaced, keep them and don't miss them for a moment. That's evidence. Tomorrow, he will perform a play in front of the public. Let's build a bigger stage for him.
I can't.
Director Lai, thank you for the honor. Tonight's menu is personally designed by our head chef, Chef Song, with 12 dishes, every one of which is exquisite.
Lao Wang, you have won 1 Michelin star. Now who in the city doesn't know the name of Hashing Mansion? I came with chopsticks tonight. Master. Manager Ma just walked around the cold storage door 4 times.
Let him turn around and everything will go according to plan.
No, this lobster tastes bitter and makes me dizzy. What? What's going on?
Don't panic, everyone. I'm the manager of the hotel's catering department. All the dishes tonight are in charge of the head chef, Song Yuan-jo alone. If there is a problem with the food management, it must be his fault. Security guard, block off the kitchen and don't let anyone leave, especially Song Yuan-jo.
Please stay calm and the hotel will cooperate with the police investigation. Song Yuan-jo, come out and you will be responsible for your dereliction of duty.
Security, catch him! Don't worry. Let me show you something first.
You see clearly, last night at 11:17. Manager Ma of our hotel's catering department and 2 other people sneaked into the back kitchen storage room, replaced all the ingredients prepared for tonight's anniversary celebration with inferior and spoiled seafood.
Fake! This video is fake, synthesized by AI. You framed me. You set up a trap to harm me in advance. Officer, sue you.
Let's identify it. The time signatures of the pictures are continuous, and the face recognition results match the identity information of the suspect, Muff. Mali. The original video files and recording equipment are sealed together and the evidence is conclusive and taken away. Uncle, I am your nephew. You can't watch me being taken away.
When your mother left, you were only 12 years old. She asked me to treat you well.
But you're going to destroy this hotel that your mother worked in back then? Officer, take it away.
It was Manager Ma who hired us, 1,000 yuan each to pretend. He pretended to be hungry and fell to the ground. He said it was just a show and it was not illegal, so we believed him.
Did everyone hear this? The 3 victims just now were extras paid for by Manager Ma.
And all the dishes at tonight's banquet, from appetizers to desserts, are all prepared with spare ingredients that I have prepared in advance. So every bite of the dishes that everyone here eats tonight is safe.
Song Chu. What happened in the past was my fault. I was blind. I couldn't even see my nephew.
If his mother knows, Mr. Wang, I will ask you 3 questions. First,
Manager Ma has been domineering in the kitchen for 2 years, depriving employees of perfect attendance awards and fining them without reason. He treats the kitchen as his own little kingdom.
Have you asked once as the general manager? Second, the fact that he collaborated with his competitors to use spoiled ingredients was not a temporary decision. He had been meeting people from the splendid hotel privately for at least half a year.
As his uncle and the general manager of this hotel, have you noticed it?
Third, if it weren't for tonight, I would have saved a hand before the anniversary. If it weren't for the surveillance camera that caught him changing ingredients, more than 300 guests, celebrities from all over the city, and live TV, you wouldn't be sitting here talking now. You would be in the criminal investigation room, Mr. Wang.
I call you Mr. Wang today, not out of respect. It's because I've been standing in this kitchen for 20 years.
My dad, he also stood in this hotel. But you never respected anyone who stood in front of the stove. The current hotel is no longer suitable for me to stay.
Have you really thought about it? You still have a contract here. I want renew it.
Master, you know my parents have always said that being a cook means serving people. During holidays, my relatives ask me what I am doing outside.
My dad never answered directly. He only said that I was working in the city.
But in the past 2 days, I watched you make 8 treasure gourd duck, and watched you knock down Manager Ma on the stage. I suddenly felt that being a cook is not shameful, but the shameful one is the person who has lost his conscience. I don't want to be like them.
Okay, but let me be clear. Following me is no more comfortable than staying in a hotel, and it is much more comfortable than being docked all zeros by Manager Ma. Is this Master Song Yuan Zhou? I am Zhou Zhiyuan, CEO of Huasheng Group. Hello, Mr. Zhou, Master Song. What happened on the anniversary night?
I tuned into the entire video and watched it 3 times from beginning to end. Your cooking fixes Michelin's crisis of confidence. Your calmness and counterattack caused a frame up that was carefully planned by someone. It became a case that spread throughout the industry, and the group's board of directors unanimously decided, please serve as the general consultant for Chinese food quality for the 16 hotels under the Huasheng Group. Annual salary of 800,000 yuan and 4 sets of quarterly menus are developed every year. Every time a new store opens, you are responsible for checking it. In addition, the group has set up an independent Chinese food research and development center for you. You can build your own team, and everything will be done according to your standards.
Master Song, Mr. Zhou, I have 2 conditions. What do you say?
The first one, I want to take my apprentice with me. His name is You Xiaobo, and he has just turned 20 this year. He is not a layman. He is the first core member of the Chinese Food R&D Center. Okay, what about the second condition? I want to take a branch of the sweet, scented osmanthus tree with me. In the yard of that R&D Center, I want to plant an osmanthus tree. I ask people to prepare the best soil.
Today, I will teach you how to make a dish, braised pork. The General Council's opening dish, braised pork, is too ordinary. You think braised pork is too ordinary, right?
When the governor hosted a banquet for foreign guests, all the abalone as the main course was ruined. It took me 15 minutes to cook a pot of braised pork, and the foreign guests added 3 bowls of rice. Later someone asked me, why do you do that?
I have spent 20 years doing only this one thing.
Cooking is the same as being a human being. Heat, propriety, and time are all indispensable. When I was young, I felt that the more complicated the dish, the more powerful it would be. Later, after being taught a lesson in life, I realized that the real difficulty is not how many things are added to it. It's about knowing when to turn off the fire. Just like being a human being, you don't have to accept all the rules everyone gives you. There are some things you have to decide for yourself when enough is enough.
It tastes exactly like what my grandma makes.
He has been gone for 8 years, and I thought I would never have this taste again in my life. Everyone on the internet calls you the rules chef. After you were let down by a manager, you overturned the situation just by relying on rules. What do you think?
Those rules were never meant to fight back against anyone.
I just figured out one thing that night: respect is not given to you by others. It is earned by yourself. The craftsmanship is in your hands, and the bottom line is engraved in your heart. No one can take these 2 things away. No matter how big a kitchen you are in. Dad, it's the same variety as the one you planted back then. They said the soil here is good and we can grow.